Hi, hello, my name is Jade and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today is our travel day, and if you see that, we left at 4 in the morning. Well, it was a little after 4. We woke up at 4 and then we were out of the house before 5 o'clock. And yeah, that clip of the tunnel you just saw was the underwater bridge that we have to go through to start our journey. And I'm just gonna say it was a long drive. We went through 11 states to get to Oregon. We had to do a lot of stops. Originally, this was supposed to be a 43-hour drive, and it was supposed to take 4 days, but we got it down to 3 days. And honestly, we probably could have done it a little bit faster, but we would stop kind of a lot because we would start to get tired, and we found out that getting up, walking around, stretching our legs helps us stay awake longer. So it might have taken us like longer to drive places because we were stopping so much, but we also got to see a lot of really pretty things. We collected a lot of stuff on our way. We would stop at every welcome center we could find and grab a brochure or pamphlet or map, whatever we could find, to remember the state by that we drove through. And we made sure to see pretty things. Like it was a drive across country, and this time we didn't have our dogs like we did last time, so we wanted to take advantage of it. We didn't stop really at any national parks or anything like we did driving over from Oregon, but we did see what we could see, and it was really fun. It took us 3 days. Like I said, we started our drive about like 4:20 in the morning for the first day, and I don't remember what time we stopped, but we stopped pretty late at night. I think so. I don't remember what state we stopped to sleep in. I honestly think it might have been Missouri, but I don't really remember. There will be a clip in here of what it looked like when we went to bed at night, because we slept at rest stops. See, that's the inside of our car at night with our windows up and like our little covers in. We stopped pretty early in the night, like around 9, and then we got up at like 3, I think the clock says, to start our drive again. Because on the second day, I know our goal was to get to Nebraska, because we were going to go visit our friend Haley, and we did go see her. We didn't get there as early as we wanted to, because we got up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and then we drove for quite a few hours, and then we had to stop and take a nap. We actually took a nap in Love's. But we did end up getting to Nebraska to see Haley. It was great. I miss her a lot, but we got to visit with her. So I don't know if I said before, but we went through 11 states, and girl, was it a lot. It was really pretty. It was kind of low-key boring, but on the way there, we listened to the Hamilton soundtrack every single day. We usually do. That is like our routine. We always listen to the Hamilton soundtrack, and we were also listening to like throwback jams. But like honestly, what you're seeing right now is pretty much what we saw the whole time. Like more than not, this was what we were looking at, which is not bad. We loved it. It was beautiful. But honestly, driving from where we live now all the way back over to Oregon really reminded us how much we love Oregon and how much we love living on that coast. So I think once he gets out of the military, we probably won't stay over here. But who knows? We have like 12 years before we find that out. Yeah, I know I had like so much to say, and now when I'm doing my voiceover, I just don't remember anything. That's how it always seems to be. It's so frustrating. But yeah, when we got to Kentucky was our first stop the first day. We got our first Dutch Bros, which we haven't had Dutch Bros in over a year, and we love Dutch Bros because they don't have them over in the state that we lived at. Look at all those lights. It was really pretty. It was honestly such a beautiful drive. It was a little bit stressful, but honestly, just spending that time with my husband was nice. Talking, listening to music, seeing the pretty stuff, talking about what our future could look like or where we want to live. This was beautiful. Utah was probably the prettiest state that we got to see. Like at their restaurants were absolutely beautiful. You had so many different things to look at. It was just breathtaking. West Virginia also had a really pretty rest stop. They all had pretty rest stops, but like not all of them were as pretty as the others, if that makes sense. Like, look at that. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. The hike up there was a pain though. Like, my legs were burning. I was huffing. I was puffing. It was crazy. But yeah. Oh, and this is Oregon. I lived in Oregon like almost my whole life until, I was 23. But I had no idea that this little welcome center was here. I've never been to this little town in Oregon. I don't remember off the top of my head what it was called, but it was so pretty. They had some amazing people in the building. They were like talking about things that you could do in Oregon. It was so cool and so pretty. Like, I love reading about history and stuff. Like, that's what my husband and I were really looking forward to, going to these like welcome centers, is all the history that we would learn. I know for a fact that this is Oregon because we just saw that Oregon thing, but like being back in Oregon, seeing the different types of green was really great. It was stressful, I won't lie, because of the family issues we have and all that, but we just appreciated the colors. And yeah, so that's it for what I have to say, because I don't remember what I wanted to say, but it was a great drive. Nothing happened on the way over. We did great. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.